Tokyo, what would it be like? How would you get around? What would you see and do? Today, I'll take you around Shinkoiwa Station, which I recently found out is the busiest train station in Katsushika Ward with 154,000 daily passengers. To talk about neighborhoods, I feel like I have to first explain about Tokyo's wards. Katsushika is one of Tokyo's 23 wards, and each ward has its own mayor. It's these 23 special wards that many often think of as Tokyo City, although there really is no such thing. There is, however, Tokyo Metropolis, which has a governor, and is made up of the 23 special wards, plus 26 cities, 5 towns, and 8 villages. There are 13 million people living in Tokyo Metropolis, and it has many different geographies. So while I am trying to show you a typical neighborhood, it's obviously not going to be exactly like other neighborhoods, which is why I find it fun to explore different parts of Tokyo and Japan. And for clarity going forward, when I say Tokyo in this video, I'm talking about the 23 special wards. So today, I'll be showing you the area around Shinkoiwa Station. The majority of what you'll see can be found in other similar-sized stations around Tokyo. Moving on, let's talk about how you move around. I think it's safe to say that Japan, and even more so Tokyo, is centered around train stations. Every time I go to meet someone, or go somewhere, directions always start from the train station. When you go to rent or buy a home, they always list the walking time to the closest train station. While I'm fairly sure the majority of people get to the train station by foot, there are those that get there by car, get there by bus, or get there by bike. Bikes are in fact so popular that the bigger stations have dedicated bike parkades. When going up levels, there's a handy bike escalator you can use. This one's quite affordable. The cost is only 100 yen for the day. For people who commute daily, they can buy monthly passes, which will get them better spots. But equally as important, avoid the few seconds it takes to pay the attendant. For those arriving by vehicle, there's usually a bus stop or bus loop, plus a taxi stand. For the bigger stations, there can be multiple sides, so if you're meeting someone at a station, you might need to specify which exit you're at. For simple above-ground stations, it may be as easy as north or south. But for more complex underground stations, you may have so many choices that they start numbering and lettering them. Something that surprised me when I first moved to Tokyo is that workplaces pay commuting expenses. It's expected that an employee will commute by public transportation. So for many people, a car can be considered a luxury as opposed to a necessity. For example, among my 12 family members that live in Tokyo, only my father-in-law owns a car, which he mainly used to work at a farm in another prefecture. He's now retired, but still has the car. To generalize, if you're going to work, you're probably going to take the train or bus. And if you're going shopping for daily stuff, you'll walk or take a bike.